Hi viewers, my name is Clarice Ezeribe. Welcome to your favorite show, 10 Minutes with You. This is a program where we talk about how your Christian life influences your daily activities. And with me today, we have a special guest. We'll get to meet after the short break. Stay tuned.
But I believe Dunamis within all this while they haven't been preparing a football tournament. There's no training section. There is no, just keep your men fit. Because I believe if they have been doing this, they wouldn't have confessed.
This sounds like an attack.
It's not an attack. It's not an attack. But we have men of integrity in Dunamis, but they are not training.
Well, you're right. Anyway, it's like, let me take this to be a wake-up call.
You wake up for actually.
Yes.
You are welcome back to the show. This is still 10 Minutes with You. And with me today is Miss Ifunanya and Blessing. You are welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on the show. Okay, I have a few questions for you.
Alright.
First of all, you are into cyber cafe business.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the business?
Okay. It's more of working with the computer.
Okay.
We have clients that come. They want to go into the internet and browse some things, check their results, do online application. They want to check their mails.
Okay.
Then you also have students that come to do some corrections. They have maybe a project work, a seminar work,
Yes.
and what have you. Then they have assignments too that you have to guide them.
Yes.
Then there are some of them that don't know anything about computer. You have to put them through and
Okay.
arrange their work so it will be
Yes.
presentable.
Yes.
Then you have some that you have to do maybe PowerPoint presentations.
Yes.
You have to photo typesetting, photocopy, do passports.
Okay.
Then basically it's more of computer work.
Okay. Talking about, you mentioned students coming in for one or two things. Some students come to cyber cafe with their project topic undone. Then they'll come to the cyber for you to do it for them and do everything for them. Have you encountered such?
Yes, like recently I had one that came. She was like, she wants me to do it for her.
Wow.
So I was like, basically, I'm not comfortable with that because I'm the one that it's my knowledge. You don't know anything,
Yes.
and you have to defend it. There are some that at the long run, the lecturers ask you to defend it. You don't know anything.
Yes.
If you get the score, I'm the one that
That
gave you
got
the
it,
result.
yes.
So I told her, let her come. Now, what I actually told her that day was that she should put something down
Yes.
so that we'll put heads together and then I'll make some correction and guide her.
Yes.
That was the end. I did not see her again.
Wow.
So after few days, I saw her friend passing because she's a student of Federal College of Dental Therapy and Technology. So
Okay.
I was asking her, where is your friend? I
Okay.
didn't see her again. She was like, she doesn't know that. She was expecting for her to come and meet me, and
Just
she
like
said
that,
that
she didn't go.
disappeared. She didn't come back again.
Wow. Do you work for somebody or you own your own?
Yes, I
business?
manage the cyber for somebody.
Okay. How do you manage a scenario where a customer is like hard to please, especially the very, very troublesome ones?
Okay, I had this experience when my printer had a slight issue.
Okay.
It's not a lady, but no, she was actually advanced, a woman.
Okay.
She wanted me to help her type her children's application letter for a job.
Okay.
It was handwritten.
Okay.
So I told her from the onset that the printer had issues.
Yes.
But you know how she was very urgent.
Okay.
She needed the work done and let it be neat and excellent.
Yeah.
So I tried my best to dissuade her that this wouldn't work, but she insisted.
Okay.
I finished everything, I typed it, I did the corrections. There were 2 applications.
Yes.
So I did the printing, I gave her. She was not satisfied.
Yeah.
So I told her that I told you earlier,
Yes.
my problem is my paper. Forget about the work I typed.
Yes.
So like, give me anything you want.
Mm.
So she paid me and left. In the evening, she went to go and call her son to come and beat me. It was not funny, like
Wow.
it was a serious case. So maybe she felt that this girl is small, that the son will come and do whatever he wants to do, and then for me to return the money I've already collected. I was like, by then I had a work I wanted to do, so I locked up my shop. I was at my colleague's shop nearby.
Okay.
So while doing the work, she came, she was shouting and all that. So my colleague had to intervene. It was a big case. She kept on insulting me, raining all manner of things. So I was like, madam, I know I told you that my printer had issues,
Yes.
but you insisted that I typed the work. And
Yes.
when you see that letter that was handwritten, it had a lot of errors. I had to sit down, do a lot of corrections,
Yeah.
just arrange it grammatically and present it well.
Yes.
So now you want to pay me like with the insult because I had a slight issue with my printer, but you do not remember that I had to present
Yes.
your work well. So what I did was I had to assist my colleague because there were a lot of work going on. I had to type it afresh again. Then made sure that it was okay. By then she was tired, she left.
Okay.
Then I did the typing and I gave it to them. And I left.
Why did she get angry exactly? Is it that you didn't deliver or?
No, she felt the printed work wasn't neat and good enough, and then she went to show it to her son.
Okay.
It was because there were a lot of hours after I did the work. It was very late in the evening. Let's around that time 5, 6 thereabout. She then came back. So I don't know what she must have discussed with the son that prompted her coming back to come and start raising her voice at me.
The case of forgery and some people want to forge something, maybe a signature, a letter heading. Have you encountered that kind of thing before?
Well, one of the ethics that the owner of the cyber cafe has is against it. So he made sure he did not teach me how to do it.
Wow. So you cannot.
So when you call, because there's a way you go about it, you have to scan,
Yes.
then you start editing it. So each time a work comes, I'll ask him, how do I go about it? He said, who owns the work? He wants to inquire
Yes.
about it. If you
To know
notice
if
it's
it's
about
fake.
it, you say no.
Wow.
Tell the person to go to another place. That is just not me.
Okay,
So-
that is his own decision. What about you? Like,
Well,
what is your take on that?
It depends actually.
Depends on what.
Because I've had students that will come and be like, they need a certificate to press, maybe birth certificate
Okay.
or something. And then I'm like, where is the original copy?
Yes.
They'll be like, it's at home and it's far away. Like, why don't you tell them to scan and send it to you?
Yes.
They'll give you excuses. There are some that are genuine, there are some that are, but I'll just refer them back to go to NOAS because I know that they are good at it. So you have to pay.
Yes.
I had one that had issues, so he went there. By the time he came back, it was like more that he paid. It's very expensive. I said, but you know that what you're doing is not correct. He said that even the man doing it was not comfortable doing it.
Yes, but
But he had to do it, and then he had to charge him more for it. So that was what took his time. So we've had issues like that.
So as a Christian, you don't
No,
see it
I
as
don't feel comfortable. And I think there was one time we had a sermon like it in church about various sharp malpractice at workplace.
Yes.
So there was this thing that happened. It should be earlier this year. The person that was working before I took over came over to do some corrections with a customer. They discussed it behind my back because they know that I would not approve it. So when they had finished, that laptop spoiled. It was that bad. So I felt because he wanted to go into POS business. His bank statements, they kept on mutilating it. They kept on mutilating it. They kept on mutilating it. And I knew that what they were doing was wrong.
Yes.
And I kept quiet. So the laptop packed up. So I felt bad. While praying about it, my mind took me to that. You knew about it and I kept quiet. So there was nothing we could do about the laptop. We tried fixing it. It was just gone. So I just felt I have to be careful about this. I don't have things keep on spoiling and all that.
So what's your advice to other people in this line of business based on this kind of thing now? Because I know that you've learned your own lesson. All you tell people.
Well, it's based on your conscience actually.
Okay.
That's it. Things like this will keep on coming.
Okay.
You have to make up your mind to stand your ground and say no to it. That's it. No matter how huge the amount the person is about to offer you is, you have
Listen
to say
to
no.
your conscience.
Yes, listen to your conscience because you have a repercussion at the long run.
Yes.
So you have to just stand your ground and
Okay.
like no.
Okay, thank you for joining us on the show today.
I appreciate
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, viewers, this is where we will be drawing the curtain for today. See you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye.